It has been revealed that the wife of one of the KPLC suspects, the senior managers of the Kenya Power and Lighting that were arrested recently, the wife of one of those suspects was bundled into the boot of a vehicle. Now, this mother of some children, this poor Kenyan, is not an employee of the KPLC, has never been, is not a suspect, is not on the DPP's list of suspects over the KPLC scam. But she was treated in such a brutal manner that she ended up in the boot of a vehicle during an arrest. And by the way, this arrest was being carried out at 1 a.m. at night, past midnight. And all this drama is happening in front of the kids. Aye. So you're a young child, your father has been brutally handcuffed, and in fact, the people who have come to collect your father are in about 6 vehicles, and each vehicle has 5 to 6 heavily armed men. Obviously, as a youngster, you'll ask yourself the question, what has my dad done to deserve this kind of treatment? Now, I already know what the vast majority of you are thinking. You're saying this is the fight against corruption. Our new officadi, yes, treat them like that. We have to fight corruption. Just hold on. As Kenyans, we have very short memories. Let me just take your mind back just a few months ago. Just a few months. After the August 8th elections, and the events that followed, we were all here on this channel, and we were appalled at the treatment being meted out to Kenyans. People being shot, innocent people. In fact, innocent children playing outside their houses, several floors up, are shot. And then we are told they are demonstrators. Toddlers in the hands of their mothers, in fact, asleep. Police burst in and clobbered the small toddler to death. Native Kenyans being put to sleep and then forced onto a plane, and deported. Remember all that? Now, when all this was happening, the people currently being arrested were definitely Jubilee guys, So I'm sure there's a possibility that they didn't care, or let the government deal with the opposition, because they knew which side of their bread is buttered, They knew very well that a new government coming in, may interfere with their gravy train. But the Swahili have a saying, a very, very wise saying, which says, ukiona mwenzako ananyolewa, weka maji kwa kichwa. When you see your neighbor being shaved, don't say I'll never be shaved. Just prepare yourself. Put water on your head. Now you see the tables have been turned. Okay? Because, and by the way, this is purely hypothetical, but highly probable, assuming that they didn't care how the opposition are being treated because they're on the other side. Now look what has happened. They're getting the same treatment. The long and short of what I'm saying, this brutal nature of arrest has to stop. Why do you need 5 to 6 cars filled with heavily armed men, to arrest a lady in a house? Why? What do you need that for? What do you need the same number of personnel to arrest a man in his house late at night? First of all, why do you need to arrest him at night, past midnight? Why is it so important to arrest him on a Friday? And if you're a little late, on a Saturday, why? This makes absolutely no sense. Sample this. You call somebody in for questioning. You tell them would like to ask you a few questions. They drive themselves to DCI. They obey what you want them to do. They come there and answer all the questions you have. And then you tell them, go home, we'll be in touch. And then, at night, you invade the house, lock up their wife in a boot, take them away brutally in handcuffs on a weekend. Does that make sense to you? Now, I know we are fighting corruption, But surely the law must be obeyed. Surely the law must be the same for everybody. No matter how guilty you think a person is, everybody has to go through due process. Everybody is innocent until a court of law sits down, and listens to the evidence and declares that person guilty. A suspect is very, very different from a convict. Very different. But the truth is, the government is treating suspects as convicts. Arrest them on a Friday so that they start their punishment early. Stay in police cells the whole weekend, before any lawyer can be able to try and get them released. Stay in police custody a whole weekend before they can be taken to court, because courts don't work on weekends. Actually, let's be fair to our judges. Many of them work over weekends. They do their paperwork. It's the time they have to at least create some breathing space around them. So it's not true they don't work on weekends. They do, most of the time. But officially, the courts are closed over weekends. So nobody can be brought before a court. Now, so far, nobody has resisted arrest. Maybe on a lighter note, how can they? That's asking for trouble. Remember what happened to Miguna? These goons are carrying explosives. Now, the leafy suburbs where most of these people are being arrested, they have serious security. So somebody can decide to lock their gate and refuse the police entry to their home. Or can they? Actually, they can't. Because you can be sure it will happen, that gate will be blown up by explosives. Remember Miguna case? So in case somebody decides to be clever, and the intercoms here. So the askari says, kuna maaskari hapa, kuna watu wanasema wako maaskari. Hao ni maaskari. And then the owner of the house says, hapana, waambie wasinge, waambie warudi mchana. Askari wakuji kwa nyumba ya watu usiku. Wezi ndio kuja kwa nyumba ya watu usiku. Kwa hivyo waambie warudi asubuhi, hata kama wanataka kunishika. When these goons hear that, explosives, gun-propelled grenade, gate is down within seconds. And then the way they'll come into that house, front door, explosives, Rambo movie kando. So of course the concerned wife comes out in a night dress. What is going on? Why are you arresting my husband at night? What is happening? It's the right of the wife. She has to be concerned. But what happens? Goons wanambeba juu mpaka kwa boot. Kapo. And if she starts screaming, a few slaps are in order. Or she can look up and look right through the barrel of an AK-47. What? And what did the husband do? Amekuwa suspected aliiba na kalamu. In other words, he's not a terrorist suspect. He's not a gangster. He has not robbed a bank armed to the teeth. He does not have any gun in the house. Now, get me right. I'm not making any excuses for suspects of corruption. We have to fight corruption. And corruption must be fought very vigorously, very emphatically. I support that. However, what is wrong with sending a single officer? 2 officers in a vehicle to arrest somebody. Why do 30 heavily armed officers have to go together to arrest a single person? Why not divide them into 2? 2 officers arrest 1 person. If there's a problem, send in reinforcements. Why can that not work? Why arrest people on Fridays? Has the state considered that after all this brutal treatment to these people, in case a court of law finds them innocent, not guilty, these people can sue. Taxpayers' money will have to go into compensating them. Why create unnecessary problems? Why dramatize these arrests? If there were TV cameras there, then you would have understood. It's for effect. But this is at 1 a.m. There's no press there. So why all the drama? Hii drama yote ni ya nini? Yeah. Why put people's wives into boots? Yeah, the boots of vehicles. Why? Now, in case you're feeling very happy, yeah, that these are suspects of corruption, we must deal with corruption emphatically. Let me just remind you of that Swahili saying, weka maji kwa kichwa. Until next time, this is Chris Kumekucha.